Kick back and relax with a cold beer at Hackensack Brewing Company. Known for its wide selection of craft beers and for being one of the few black-owned breweries in New Jersey. In fact, according to a survey done by the Brewers Association, 88% of brewery owners in the U.S. are white, while just 1% are black.
It's definitely a fear of being first, right? I'm sure the first guy that walked on the moon didn't think he could do it until he put his foot down. That was a feeling that I think I had the day that the four of us sat down and signed the paperwork.
Herbert Barr and Mike Jones are the two main operators of Hackensack Brewing Company, which opened in 2019. The intention was to share their love for beer and good music with their hometown.
It's a melting pot of everybody right now. And I think when you look around our tap room, it represents the neighborhood.
Barr understands the struggle that many minorities face when opening a new business. Manveer Mann is a professor at the Feliciano School of Business at Montclair State.
It is very difficult for minorities and people of color to get access to capital for various reasons. They might not have a credit score, or they might have lower credit score than their white counterpart.
I don't know many black people that have the resources to open a brewery, right? That's a question mark. It's not a fixed price. And I think that's a deterrent, not knowing where you can pull these funds together.
Craft beer requires high quality ingredients and more labor, and is produced in smaller batches.
Craft beer is, first of all, at least 2 to 3 times more expensive than regular beer. And then, we know that there's the big wealth gap between people of color and white, so really it's who can afford it.
Marketing also plays a role, because craft beer has traditionally targeted young white males, and malt liquor targeted people of color.
Late 60s, these big brewing executives were sort of marketing mainly malt liquors to people of color. You could see ads in sort of tip magazines like The Jet, and then also some of the sort of celebrities, like they got Snoop Dogg to sort of talk about malt liquor, and also kind of incorporate that in the songs.
Hackensack Brewing Company customers walk into an industrial-style tap room decked out in string lights and local music memorabilia. Partner Mike Jones is not only a brewer, but also a jazz and blues expert.
This is legendary stuff. I mean, these guys are absolute heavyweights in jazz. And actually, one of our main beers, our Moment's Notice, the name of that song is an homage to a track of the same name that was on Coltrane's Blue Train album.
One of their most famous brews is called Parking Lot Pills.
Just a clean, easy drinking beer. And the name is kind of a reference and an ode to the tailgating culture that we grew up in this area. We wanted to make a beer that you could crush in a parking lot before a game or before a concert.
Craft beer organizations are starting to offer educational programs like internships and apprenticeships to focus on diversity.
You look around a brewery, you see everything. You see black, white, you see male, female, different sexual orientations. There is no stop at the door now because of brewers like this.
The story behind Hackensack Brewing Company shows that craft beer is for everyone. Lifelong friendship, a dream, and a love for beer made it happen. From Montclair News Lab, I'm Kevin Doyle.